Hey DxO PhotoLab Mafia, in this video tutorial I'm going to try and improve this image, give it a better look and improve its color using the hue mask. This is a photo of a marine iguana that I photographed in the Galapagos Islands. So let's get started. The first thing I want to do is I want to work with this image and this marine iguana and the skin here, or the red part or the red pigmentation. I want to play around with it, maybe increase the saturation. And before I do that, I'm just going to go to this one-to-one view and take a look at this preview just to make sure there's enough detail in this image to my liking. So that looks good. So I'm going to go back to the fit view here. But one thing I can do is to target this red pigmentation. I can just go to the color section and then I guess I can select red. I can click on here. And then I can select this red hue right here. But the problem is if I start playing or increasing the saturation here, it also increases the saturation of the blurred background here. These are Sally Lightfoot crabs. And what I could maybe do is desaturate them using a masking brush, but I'll leave them, or I'll let them live in this photo. But I want to saturate just the skin of this marine iguana. So what I'll do is I will reset this here. I'll go to the hand tool and I'm going to go to the masking section here. And I'm going to click on the hue mask, which is right here. Now I have this new eyedropper and I'm going to click on the red pigmentation of this marine iguana. So I'll just click on it right here. And now you can see where I'm selecting. This mask is selecting right here, but it's also selecting a little bit of this Sally Lightfoot crab here. I'm going to go to the black and white overlay. So what I want to do is correct this mask a little bit. So I'll go to the brush tool here and maybe the eraser tool actually, and just erase this right here. I don't care too much about the other pigmentation or the other colors that is selected here because it's mainly focusing on here. Let me just hide the mask and let's see. Let me just go back to this hue mask and then hide this. Actually, I can't hide it until I change something. So there's not too much red right here. There's a little bit of red here, but most of the red is here, so that's fine. So let me just reset this exposure. And I already have the red selected here. The red is selected here, so I don't really need to use this if I want, but I can because that's where the saturation is. I can use the saturation here like this, or I can just go to the red pigmentation or the red hue and increase the saturation like that. So it does the same thing because I'm targeting in on this zone right here or on this hue here. And then it's kind of redundant here, but that's okay. But anyways, I'll keep the saturation just like that. So that looks pretty good. I'm going to adjust the luminosity or the luminance and see if that makes a difference. I think I'll increase it like that. So let's just scroll up and let's take a look at the before and after. Before and after. So already this marine iguana looks a little bit better. The other thing I can do is with the green in the background, I can increase the saturation. But in this case, I don't really need to use the hue mask because there's not that much other green around here. So I'll just go to the color section here. I'll click on the hand tool just to make sure I don't mess up my selections. And I'll go to the green right here, and then I'll just increase it right here. So that looks good. Let's see the before and after. So a slight improvement of the green. I'm actually going to drop it down a little bit. It's a little bit too strong. So I think I will keep it at 20. So now we were able to target this marine iguana, change the red here without changing the blurred Sally Lightfoot crabs here. And we increase the saturation of the algae or moss here. This image still looks a little bit soft here. So what I can do is, one thing is maybe increase the contrast, but it's increasing the contrast globally. I'm going to add a gradient mask or a graduated filter mask, but I'm going to use the DxO Clearview Plus. It makes the image look a lot better, but I'm going to use it with the mask. So I will go right here And then I'm going to click on this right here, the graduated filter. And then I'm just going to map it in like this. I will change it to the color overlay. And let's take a look here. And I think this looks good. Just like that. And now I'm going to increase the DxO Clearview Plus. Actually, it's at 0, so I'm just going to introduce it into this image. Now you can see how much better this photo is with this DxO Clearview Plus. It adds a lot more focus in here, and it doesn't touch this part here. Let's take a look and hide this. So this is before the DxO Clearview Plus, and this is the after. So I really like how this looks. I can move this up a little bit, and that looks good. And maybe one other thing I can do is click on the brush tool here. I'm just going to click on this face of this marine iguana. I'm just taking a look at the feather and the flow. So I'm just going to click right here. Make sure I click it. Actually, I need to create a new mask. So that's what I need to do. And now I will click it. So now I have this brush here and I have the face selected. And what I want to do is I want to increase the midtones. Just give it a slight little boost like that, just to put a little bit focus in right here on the face of this marine iguana. So let's take a look at the before and after of the marine iguana. Let me go to the hand tool so we can hide the overlays. So let's take a look at the before of the face here. Maybe I should zoom in. And here is the after. So it just adds a little bit more focus to the face of the marine iguana. So that looks pretty good. And I want to make sure I have this active and this active. So I'll go back to the hand tool here. So everything looks good. The one other thing I can do is I can just add a vignette, or I can crop this image, but I'll just add a vignette here, just like that. And I'll change the center and move it to here. And I will actually put the intensity to around 15. So that looks good. So let's take a look at the before and after of this image. Let me go to this fit view. So this is the before and this is the after. So we can see how we drastically improved the color on this marine iguana and also put a little bit more of focus with the DxO Clearview. And I like how this photo is looking. If you guys enjoyed this video, you know what to do. And as always, live easy, sleep breezy, and stay lovely.